guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are watching this video, I assume it's because either you already have poor gut health, you're dealing with symptoms, bad digestion, IBS, leaky gut, whatever it may be, or you just simply want to know how to keep up on your gut health to prevent those issues from happening in the future. So without further ado, without wasting any time, I want to get right into everything that I know and that I've learned about gut health. Okay, so I've kind of broken this up into 3 different sections, and the first section that I want to talk about is elimination. So the first big thing you want to do when trying to figure out your digestion or your gut, if you're dealing with symptoms, is an elimination diet. So cutting things out of your diet that you might be sensitive to or have intolerances to. A lot of triggers for people are gluten, dairy, and corn. So I highly recommend taking each of those for 3 weeks and eliminating it completely from your diet, one food at a time. See how you feel after those 3 weeks, see if your digestion feels better, see if your moods feel better, just see what it does when that 3 weeks is up. Another thing you can do is go see a holistic healthcare practitioner. They can do blood work on you, they take your blood, they test it, and they can also see if you have food intolerances that way. If you are consistently consuming foods that your body is intolerant to or just does not agree with, it is going to cause digestive issues, it is going to cause bloating, it's going to cause mood swings. There's all sorts of different things and ways that your body tells you when you are putting something in it that it doesn't like. So you should never ever ignore food sensitivities or allergies or intolerances. So making sure you get those figured out is always step number 1. So the second thing you want to eliminate is processed foods. So this is anything that comes in a box, in a bag, frozen meals, things like that. So sticking to mainly whole foods, things that don't have an ingredient list, is always going to be your best bet when it comes to having a strong, healthy gut. And over time, consuming too much processed foods can definitely wreak havoc on your gut. And there's so many just added chemicals, artificial flavors, colors, sweeteners, and ingredients that we just weren't meant to consume. So whenever possible, try to eliminate processed foods. The next thing you want to try to avoid as much as possible is toxins. So toxins are alcohol and antibiotics. So I'm not saying that you can't ever have a drink or you can't ever have a glass of wine or go out with friends or family, but eliminating it whenever possible is only going to help you with your gut health. And if you are really suffering, you may want to try to eliminate it for a temporary amount of time. It doesn't mean that it has to be forever, but if you really are someone that needs to heal and has a lot of issues with your gut currently, then you might want to try to completely eliminate alcohol and antibiotics if possible. So antibiotics do the complete opposite as to what a probiotic does. So it basically takes the good bacteria out of your gut and replaces it with bad bacteria. When we have an imbalance, that's when we have issues, when we have more bad than good bacteria. So that's something that antibiotics and alcohol can do because they are both toxins and basically poison for our body. The next thing you want to try to remove from your diet is artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners are, I know there's a lot of different opinions out there. However, artificial sweeteners are artificial. So they are chemicals, they are processed, there's nothing natural or real about artificial sweeteners. And just because it's sugar-free, it does not make it any healthier because again, you're just adding chemicals, and that is just one of the biggest things that I have found over the years through so much research that does wreak so much havoc on your gut is excess consumption of artificial sweeteners. Now, I am a huge advocate of balance, and I never ever say you should never have this or never have that, but it's just something you really want to watch for. And like I had just stated, if you are really suffering, then you might want to completely give up these things temporarily just while you're kind of in that healing process. A couple examples of the really toxic artificial sweeteners are sucralose, which is also Splenda. So if you see the Splenda packets, that's just sucralose. Aspartame, which is in like Diet Pops. Those are just really, really important to try to stay away from whenever possible. So the last thing that you want to try to remove is any pathogens or infections that you already have in your gut. So that could be something like bacterial overgrowth or parasites. And to find out if you have those things, again, it is best to go see a healthcare practitioner, and they can help you with blood work and give you tests and things like that. Without taking care of infections or overgrowth of bacteria, you will not be able to solve the issue long term. Even with the tips in this video, you need to make sure that the infections are taken care of. So the second category is adding. So things that you want to add into your diet or add into your daily routine that's going to help with your gut health. So as I touched on a little while ago, when problems occur with your gut, it is because you have an overgrowth of the bad bacteria and not enough good bacteria. The balance is off, therefore causing issues such as IBS, leaky gut, inflammation, bloating all the time, problems digesting your food, getting stomach aches all the time, etc. So things that you can add into your diet on a daily basis or weekly basis are foods that are rich in probiotics. A couple examples of that are sauerkraut, and now if you go to any health food store, they have flavored ones, so you can get all sorts of different kinds now. So if you're not that big into normal sauerkraut, maybe try some of the flavored ones. And then another great probiotic is kombucha. I'm sure most of you are familiar with kombucha. You just want to make sure that whatever brand you're getting, the #1 ingredient is kombucha, and that there's no added sugar or anything like that. You want to always keep your ingredients very simple and make sure that it is organic and coming from a good source. So another thing you want to add into your diet is anti-inflammatory foods. So this could also be supplements as well. You could do fish oil, turmeric. You can do supplements of turmeric, or you can just add turmeric into your diet. You can season with it. There's tons of anti-inflammatory foods out there. You can do your research and kind of figure out which ones you like best, but having an anti-inflammatory diet is going to help so much with the good bacteria in your gut and help prevent the overgrowth of the bad bacteria. I actually wanted to share this with you guys. This is not sponsored or anything like that. I purchased this product myself. This is the Body Bloom that Sarah's Day made, and it is an awesome product for overall gut health. You guys can look it up, check it out, but it's super great for your gut health, digestion, skin, hair, nails, all of that. So this is a super awesome supplement. I also recommend taking probiotic supplements on top of this. So this and the fish oils and probiotics are great supplements to implement. The last 3 things that I want to touch on don't have to do with diet. They are just simply habits to start implementing. And the first one is limiting and managing your stress. So stress can have a huge negative effect on your gut health. If you've ever heard the term brain-gut connection, that is because your stress levels and your gut health, they totally go hand in hand. So you really want to make sure that you're managing your stress. Secondly is getting adequate sleep. So getting 7, 8, even 9 hours of sleep a night is optimal. So good rest and good sleep is so important for your overall health, but gut health specifically as well. And then the last thing is exercising regularly. Not only does exercising regularly help with your gut health, it can help with your mental health, it can help with your hormones, balancing your hormones, obviously weight loss and everything like that. I am a fitness blogger, so fitness is something that's a super big part of my life and something that I'm really passionate about. So making sure that you're exercising 4 or 5, even 6 days a week is going to help you so much, even if it's only a 20 or 30-minute workout. So those are all of my gut tips that I wanted to go over with you guys. If you implement these, they will truly help you. I'm so excited to see what kind of results you get from this. And please let me know if you have any further questions in the comments. And also feel free to let me know if you implement any of this in weeks or months down the line and you're feeling better. I want to know. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching as always and supporting my channel. It means so much to me. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss future videos. I will see you guys in the next one.